Does losing to Northern Illinois eliminate you from the playoffs, or should it?
Absolutely, it does.
Because a lot of people are saying with this 12-team playoff, Notre Dame could sneak their way back into the top 12.
Not a chance the committee puts them in.
Because they're
not going to get a not large. They have to win the ACC now.
They dropped to 15th maybe?
Now, if they win the ACC, they're in. They're in.
I don't know what we got to do as a country to stop this Notre Dame propaganda.
Dude, how many times have we bought into this?
I never bought into Notre Dame. I don't think you ever bought into it.
No, I've never bought into it.
I feel like anybody who watches goes, I don't think they got it. I don't know why. I don't know what deal they made back in 1905. I know exactly what it is.
It's because nobody's honest about how bad of a movie Rudy is, and that's where it really starts.
Boy, you be so close.
Why
is Rudy a bad movie?
Because it's a dishonest movie. It's literally a movie about an unathletic person. That's all it is.
It's a movie about you.
I knew. I was like, Dan's about to. Yeah,
that's fine. You don't make a movie about me. I'm bad at sports. Do not make a sports movie about me.
Rudy before on the show?
The comment section is blowing up right now with people that hate your take on Rudy.
Do not make a sports movie about me because I'm a bad athlete. It's that simple.
No,
he was offsides. Also, he got one. He literally has one more career tackle than I do. Why did we make a movie about him?
That's like saying you looking at a comic that doesn't have a special, be like, he has one more special than I do. What does he have more than I do?
Anybody could though. You're not going to make a movie about him. You're not going to.
You don't value storytelling.
Also most of that story is fake.
I said story. I said it's not a documentary. I said a story.
Thank you.
Not a documentary.
It's not 30 for 30. Chill out.
The only good thing about that is that it put Sean Astin out there.
Bro, let's say you made it as a comic, like huge.
John Favreau and Vince Vaughn.
Let's say you made it huge as a comic, right?
Okay.
Do you want somebody who look like you to play you? No, you want that Chalamet boy or whoever. That's who you gonna want. You gonna want a Chalamet. You're not gonna want some you to play you. And you're like, it's not realistic. Go find a me out there. Nah, man, give me a Chalamet.
Man, if they. I just
want to see.
I just know because now I just want to see Timothy Chalamet play me.
You do.
Not in like, hey, this is gonna be a good way, because I think
great actor.
It would be a disaster.
Why?
Because my life is not entertaining.
Hey man,
and I'm okay to admit that.
Dude, I could see Timothy Chalamet sitting with a hoodie, eating Cheetos out of the hoodie.
Chalamet right now, he probably like, man, I could give me 3 months. I'm gonna buy a bunch of Subway sandwiches, eat a bunch of Cheetos. I could be Nate. I can tell this story. You just gotta have the right person to write the story.
I'm saying, good story. But that's where when you go, how are we all buying into it? Y'all just bought into step 1 of the Notre Dame propaganda.
Which is what?
That's that Rudy is a good sports movie.
No, it is a great sports movie.
Okay, so
Notre
Dame
now is a trash team. My whole life.
I love draft day, and I don't think Cleveland's going to be good this year.
See how we did that?
That's because you've been able to separate those two.
We can do that with Notre Dame too.
You haven't.
I love Moneyball, and I don't think the Athletics are going to be good this year.
Dan rattling them off right now.
Because it's different.
No, it's not.
Because Moneyball is not about the Athletics. Rudy worships Notre Dame. Billy Beane does not worship the Athletics. He worships baseball.
Notre Dame
Draft day is about the process of drafting. It's not about a team having this prestigious, untouchable brand.
It's literally a story of the little engine that could. And you're like, what a stupid story.
I think it's a very dumb story.
You have an anti-bias to Notre Dame just because it's like the same as Nebraska. People are like, who cares if Nebraska is good? Well, a lot of people cared that Nebraska was like Nebraska, Notre Dame. Like these are brands in the football world that supersede Alabama. They supersede the ones that we now kind of have put up on the pedestal. They supersede Georgia. They are a brand that people wear when you live across the country and you're just like, hey, I'm choosing a team. They're one of the teams that you root for. And also their religious alignment also plays a piece here where people literally go there because of how they grew up. And I'm not here nor there about that. I'm just saying, like, there is a love for this university based off of that.
Just make movies about good athletes.
It ain't got to be. Just tell good stories. You don't have to. You want documentaries.
I don't want documentaries.
You sound like you want documentaries.
I don't want a sports movie where he's in community college for half of it. I went to community college. It's not a good thing to go to.
Why are you mad people have the same life you have, but yet do more with it?
But you don't have to make a movie about it.
Because you can.
I was in there looking around going, this is not a good movie. Don't make a movie about this.
Because you're like, this is too in touch with the common man.
If they made a movie about me, I'm going, do not bring up my time at Gainesville State.
Why can't?
But Rudy is like, we got to fill out the story because there's nothing to it. He has one tackle.
I haven't done this in a while, but here's why this
we
got
to fill out a 2-hour movie with one tackle.
You think the subject determines how good the movie can be, right? Yet one of your favorite TV shows is Community.
Yeah.
About a community college.
Yeah.
And yet they said,
funny.
Let's take all they did take boring stories.
It's outrageous.
Right. What do
This
you think Rudy is?
This makes so much sense.
But Rudy's not trying to be out.
You don't know
Rudy's
what it's
taking
trying to be. You
itself
wasn't there when it was
seriously.
writing.
This makes so much sense to me now. Which camera am I looking at? I'm gonna look at this one.
Yeah.
This makes so much sense to me now. Why? You have every right to have like frustration about this country and like question it.
Thank you. Thank you.
I love that quote.
Caveat.
Hey, just let you know. I'm about to say
Now this makes sense of why you literally hate a movie about a blue collar, like iron worker,
Right.
who dreams of going to a college and gets a standing ovation and literally
that didn't even happen.
in the movie it did happen.
And we're talking about a movie. Which
So
is
I don't have.
Why is this so hard?
So here's the thing. I don't. If you're saying that I have to respect him because he's blue collar, and because of all this happened, that didn't exist. So I don't have to respect a fictional thing.
It's an inspiring story. It's like watching Remember the Titans and watching the white quarterback like the speech when Denzel says like you got to go in. I had 12 brothers and sisters, and he goes in and he flips the guy over his shoulder, and you're like, that's inspiring.
Yeah.
Rudy is Lord of the Rings. That was your best comparison. It is fictional. It's fantasy.
Agreed. So is Remember the Titans to a degree.
Yeah,
like that. That is a true
I have
story.
my own.
I can't remember the name of
my own issues with Remember the
high school.
Titans.
But it's from Georgia, I think. But the point is no, it's not from Georgia.
It's Virginia.
Virginia.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Disney downplayed how talented that team was. They crushed everybody.
Make a documentary.
They literally.
No,
here's,
you stop.
no,
You
no,
make
because,
documentaries.
No, because
you don't get to make movies.
Because
here's what documentaries.
Here's what bugs me. Here's what bugs me is that everybody's like Rudy is great, and they bolstered Rudy, and then they took Remember the Titans and they made them worse. And now I'm supposed to
tell the story.
You can tell the story.
It's not a documentary.
You can tell the story without making these a bunch of talented bums.
You ever made a movie?
They were incredible.
You ever made a movie?
People want hardships.
Hey,
All
bro, I'm gonna be real.
If you want, there's plenty of movies with hardships.
Do you like the movie Miracle?
I am pointing out.
I
pulled up Forbes'
I've seen that one.
top 42 greatest sports movies of all time.
Okay.
Rudy's not even on it. So you're saying that everyone loves Rudy so much. It's
not
not
even
even on the top 42
Look,
sports
I
movies.
have gone on the
There's
internet.
more than 42 sports movies.
I'll be honest. I don't know if I could name 42 sports movies.
you could.
That's a lot.
You definitely could.
Well, it depends on what.
You know what number 42 is? 42.
I
mean, that was a gimme.
That was a gimme. Whoever made the list made it a gimme.
It's a gimme, but also it should be higher. 42.
Nah.
It's better than 42.
It's kind of like a Remember the Titans knockoff, to be honest with you. Kind of same tonality.
I will say
same
the
Jackie Robinson story is the best Jackie Robinson movie because Jackie Robinson played Jackie Robinson. Bring that stuff back.
Fair.
He played himself.
Fair.
Nobody's doing that no more. What? Bring that back. Stetson Bennett should be in the Stetson Bennett movie when it comes out. You
and he'll hate that movie too.
Yeah, you'll hate it because when it comes out,
Timothée Chalamet will play Stetson Bennett.
It won't. It probably will be, but it'll probably. Honestly, though, I probably end up making it like whoever the dude's playing John Reach or somebody, some huge dude.
Yeah,
it's gonna be.
And they'll make him win a Super Bowl, and I'm supposed to be like, this is inspiring to watch a fictional take.